Thank you for that introduction, Greg. Almost remembered my name, but my name's Simon Grant. This is my first time doing stand-up. There's one thing I have to warn you before we go any further, is that technically, I'm on Team Edward, but only because I'm racist. I don't want you guys to think I'm a Twilight fan, right? No, I don't think I'm racist, really, however. Now, I mean, I wouldn't say I dislike Australian people. It's just that when you travel, they're everywhere. I mean, every hotel or hostel I've ever been to in every country, there's always a pack of Australians that just showed up for skiing or snowboarding or some other sport I've never heard of before. Like 9 of them in the lobby asking for flat whites. What is that, really? And there's always this one guy standing in the middle of the room, not an Australian guy, with no shirt on, and his foot up on a stool, talking to everyone in the room at the same time. Like, yeah, we're gonna party tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck, you're everywhere. No, I don't hate Australian people. I only hate all those bitches that are skinnier than me. That's right, I'm 6'1" and 147 pounds, which, as I've been told, is thinner than a, what was it, heterosexual man is supposed to be. And I'm told this by women. All women in any situation at any time. It doesn't matter if it's the new girl at work or my grandma's friend from the knitting circle. I get told I need to gain 30 pounds the way a well-proportioned man gets told he has something on his face. Like, you know, Simon, you got something right there. Is it a mustard? I know. It's just a complete lack of masculine sexuality. But you're looking good. You know, girls always say they want someone tall, dark, and handsome. Yeah, I've given up on that. My new goal is tall, pale, and aight. But, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way I look. I define my looks as awkward handsome. Although I do think I need a girlfriend, you know? Not because I'm lonely, just because I'm terrible at shopping for myself. I mean, I'm cheap, so I don't know how to spend money, and I have a bad sense of direction, so I get lost and confused very easily. And before I know it, it's 9:30 p.m. and I'm sitting in a Dairy Queen having a cheesecake blizzard for dinner. It's a sad state of affairs, people. But I mean, I don't know, tell me if this has ever happened to you. Have you ever been shopping in a big department store and then wandered into the kids section without realizing it? That is embarrassing for everyone involved. Because you're still seriously considering every purchase, like, how shall I spend my hard-earned adult money? Oh, sweet, skulls, awesome. I'll just unfold this t-shirt and boom! Shopping, it's just another aspect of social convention that I do not understand. Another one is handshakes. How long is this gonna go on for? Why is this necessary? I don't mean any handshake, I just mean like those long-winded, like 4-chambered handshakes. You know, the ones that black people invented to confuse us? I mean, like, sometimes you can just do a fist bump and whatever, you're fine. But the problem with that is when the other guy explodes and you do not, and then he gives you shit for not exploding, like, dude, you didn't explode. Fucking I didn't explode. Really. I got one of those at a job interview one time, and I felt like I was the last one to get the memo. Like, adults do this? And I got all the way through till the end, right? I did the shake, and the flick, and the back slap, and then I went in to seal the deal with a fist bump, and I guess I got excited, because I was like, I'm almost there. So I did the fist bump, and he just threw up a palm. Like a traffic cop saying, stop right there before you embarrass yourself any further. So I just punched him in the hand, like, bah! And for a second it was like 2 kung fu masters from different styles squaring off, like, whoa! I didn't get the job. People do things that I don't understand. People say things that don't make sense all the time. One thing people always say is they always say, you know, I picked up my dry cleaning. on the way home from work. So I really killed two birds with one stone. Yeah, that's what that expression is greatly overused if you think about it. Killing two birds with one stone. Can you imagine even killing one bird with one stone? Think about it. Even in an enclosed space, that would take all day. You'd have to have the patience and persistence of a madman. So killing two birds with one stone, like in one ricocheted shot, that's not just convenient. That's a friggin' miracle. That's like ripping a phone book in half and finding the cure for cancer inside. Killed two birds with one stone, please, buddy. But you know, one thing I did the other day, which was pretty interesting, was I went to donate blood for the first time. And the thing, when you donate blood for the first time, they want to make sure your blood is safe for donation. So what happened was, I went and sat in this little room at a little desk with like a 70-year-old woman. And she starts asking me these questions. And they start out normal, but as the conversation went on, they became a little more strange. This old woman's asking me, have you ever been to the central region of Africa? Have you ever been held in prison? Have you ever been with multiple unidentified partners? So I sat there saying, no, no, no. And then by the end of the interview, I started to feel like a real square. I mean, here I am donating blood like a nerd, and I haven't even been in a single African prison orgy. All right, then I've run out of things to say, so I'm gonna go sit down. Team Edward,